Welcome to the Tyrell McCrea Show. Glad you're joining us whenever you might be listening to this on this Friday. It's going to be a great night for football out at Cyril Stadium. Chaparral Bobcats taking on Leander Glenn. And it ought to be a heck of a ball game out there. And we're talking with head coach Tyrell McCrea right now. And coach, before we start to talk about Glenn, we have to go back to last week. Had a tough battle, and you almost got your victory there, didn't you?
Yes, sir. Yeah, we started off slow. Kind of came out, just try to, I guess, catch each other and catch and see what the vibe was with them. And then all of a sudden, when we realized that we could play, we battled back and we're going score for a while. And so down 21 points, our kids could have decided to quit, but they didn't. And so we fought back and ended up getting a situation where it was like 3rd and 8. Ran a 5-yard out route, only got 1 yard. I don't know how we did that, but again, I'm not going to blame the officials, but that clip was sent in to Tasso to figure that one out. But again, we had some opportunities to go and win it, and we just didn't. So again, I put that on my shoulders, and we tried to work hard this week to make sure our 5-yard out route was a 5-yard out route. So,
well, the kids didn't get down.
I'm
resilient, aren't they?
I told them at the end of the game, I was very proud of them. Like I said, this is the team that I knew we could be. Be in tough situations, because we have been in tough situations all year, and I've seen where some of us have not wanted to fight back. But I mean, the group that I had out there on that field, they fought and they played for each other. They cheered each other on. Something went wrong, they picked each other up, and that's what we're looking for, just a whole round team effort.
So you feel like they're coming together then?
Man, it's like I said, slowly but surely, and I hate that we only got 2 left.
Yeah.
Again, it's one of those things where, you can't think about when we got here or what happened. You just kind of you put the hammer to the rock and, just try to chip away slowly but surely.
That's a good way to put it. Good way to put it, brother, for sure. But health-wise, how do you look at it?
We're good. We have, of course, you always get the ankle injuries and soft tissue things, but other than that, like I said, I think we're pretty good across the board, and that's just a credit to these guys buying into the weights after work and after school day, and then just taking care of their bodies and relaxing.
I don't think people think about how much conditioning and nutrition come into play with these athletes.
It's huge, and our parents do a great job bringing up water, fruits, and snacks and stuff like that, so these kids have throughout the day.
That is awesome. That is awesome. In fact, I see that right here behind me in your office. And
I got the stockpile right here.
The kids need something to eat or drink. You got them covered.
All they do is come and ask. All they have to do is ask, and they get it.
That's cool. That's good. Take care of your kids. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Of course, we're recording live here in the coach's office during the school day. So you might hear an announcement. But the good thing is, Tyrell, they didn't call either one of us to the office.
Exactly. We're good.
So neither one of us are in trouble. So we're good to go. But so proud of the way these kids have come along and never given up. They keep coming out. They keep putting the pads on. Yep. The band's coming out. The cheerleaders. Everybody's still supporting you. Still getting people in the stands to support you.
Yes, sir.
And that's still good. You're building a program, and you're just on the infantile steps of this program. When you think of when you came in here,
Yes, sir.
We can count the days that you've been here.
July 8th.
So, yeah, I mean, the job that you've done to bring these kids together and put the team together you've done has been phenomenal from the outside looking in. I don't get to get in the huddle a whole lot over there, but you're definitely doing the right thing with these kids, because you got them going in the right direction, and your passing rate has been phenomenal again.
Yep, 92%. So again, got to get those 8% up there. But again, that's big. From 6 weeks to 9 weeks, we went from 88 to 92. So
that's awesome. That is awesome, and your coaching staff is just doing a great job on the sidelines.
I'm not doing it by myself. So again, I always tell those guys thank you, and I appreciate those guys for all the hard work and hours they put in.
And Leander Glenn.
Yes, sir.
Now, you've seen a few huddles of them. You've seen a few videos.
Yes,
what do they look like? Who do they look like?
I'm going to be real honest. They run the same offense that Chaparral ran for the last 2 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so our guys are real eager to play against them and to kind of show what they can do against it.
Yeah.
And so, they've put up some points. They found a way to stay in games and control the clock, and credit to them. They're making it work for them. But again, if we can go out there and have a great performance on offense, I feel really good about this game.
Yeah, and the offensive numbers last week were good.
Yeah, over 400 yards. I think that's where we could have been all year. And I think, I'll blame myself for trying to get too extensive with the playbook because, again, I'm trying to, highlight a lot of kids' attributes and show the speed and all this stuff. But these past couple weeks, I've just been cutting it down in half and, just rep. And again, we made some mistakes, some mental mistakes, but I think these kids are buying in and actually seeing the vision of what I've had for them all year, and it showed Friday.
Offensive and defensive line. A lot of coaches like to talk about those guys. Tell me about your monsters down there.
Our offensive line, we played merry-go-round all year, so I think we started out of 8 games. We've started 6 different sets of linemen.
Wow.
Just trying to find that piece, whether it be somebody with a bum ankle or, somebody misses practice or somebody is sick and things like that, just, plugging and playing. And so out of the 5 we have starting right now, only one's a senior.
Yeah.
And so, again, it's one, like right now we still played kind of a little bit of musical chairs this week because one kid was out sick. There's been the flu, the bugs, allergies, all that stuff going around. So we had to plug and play. So, but those guys do a great job, when we ask them. And then up front, D-line, we moved TK Henry to DN. We've always had Brian Brundage in there, Sam Woolmuth from Germany, and then Jalen Bennett in the middle. Those guys have been our mainstays in the 4. And then we got guys that, Ashton Black and, other guys have been coming in and spelling those guys. But this week, it's really going to show because, again, that slot T is just meant to go forward and forward and forward and forward. And so our whole mentality is bend, don't break.
Pound and ground, or whatever they call it.
That's it. They rarely throw the ball. But, again, they just want to inch. And then when you break, they're going to break a 40 or 50-yarder. So that's been our whole mentality. We just have to bend, don't break this week on defense.
We run a 6-4-1 against something like that.
I'm not giving up the game plan. I'm not giving up the game plan. Nope.
I think I just invented the 6-4-1 in my head just now.
We have a few game plans for them. So
yes, sir, of course, and we're looking forward to a good game out here. Of course, at Chaparral, going to be back home. That's going to be nice to be playing at home. Yeah,
it's our last one. It's our senior night, so we're going to represent and award the seniors. Announce them pregame, and then I like doing that early, so like I said, so we can get back focused on the game, but allow them and their parents to walk and take a picture on the 50 and do things like that. Those are things that they're going to remember for a lifetime, and so we're going to do that this week. And then again, with it being our last home game, try to go out with the win.
Yep, right here on your own field, baby.
Yes, sir.
Well, as always, I wish you good luck, and I'm going to be around some, but I'm going to be around over the other place too because we got a big battle across town too.
Yes,
so
sir.
Lots of good football in Killeen on Friday night, no matter what stadium you go to. So go out and catch a ball game, folks. And Tyrell, I wish you good luck, and I'll be back to talk to you next week about your big win over Leander Glenn.
That'll work. Sick 'em.